I syndicate in a different way. I don't raise money and then give 80% of it up to the investors, and then they get 80% of the cash flows and 80% of future sales proceeds, and then we sell it in 5 years from now. I don't like that model because I don't think it's congruent with how much work has to go into finding deals and renovating deals these days. And I don't like paying retail price. And I don't like that the operators can sometimes nickel and dime the project and the investors make no money if it's not performing. I also don't like the timeline of waiting 5, 7 and speculating on all that kind of stuff. My model is I can buy something at a low enough basis and force appreciation. I can create the appreciation by pushing it up, by doing these value add improvements, and really increase the value in a very short period of time. 6 to 18 months typically. That allows me to then go and get like an agency loan and refinance the property at 70% loan to value, right? So it's worth 10 million. I only owe 6.5. I get a loan for $7 million. I cash out my investors in 12 or 18 months. And there's a little bit of refi proceeds. So then we divvy that up amongst all the owners. And then although the investors are paid out, I give them equity in the deal and forever. So they have about 20% ownership in the deal forever. So now they're seeing me as a long-term partner, and they want to roll the money right into another deal, and another deal, and another deal. And so, and it leaves enough juice in the squeeze for me and the operating partners to ensure that, you know, all the work and all the front end lifting that we're putting into this thing, we're going to be compensated for. Man, I took my first acquisition fee like 2 months ago. I've never taken an acquisition fee up until 2 months ago. I don't take asset management fees. I don't take capital events fees. I don't take fundraising fees. I don't take like any of the fees that a lot of other syndicators take because I want to be in the boat rowing in the same direction as the investors. So my goal is to get them their money back as soon as possible because that's when I get paid. And that's when they take their chips off the table. So now we all have a common goal. We all have a common vision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Thanks for going into some detail.
Yeah, so that's what I did on this one. So I went and I raised, we got a bank loan for 1.6. And I raised about $450,000 from private money. So this guy brings in 450 grand. He gets 20% of the deal. My other buddy had whatever, 29%. We have 51%. He did all the boots on the ground work, all the project management work, found the deal, and it was really that person. We sponsored the loan. We raised the money. We did asset management. We did property management at cost because this was local to my own market as well. That's how we kind of navigated the whole thing. And it's been about 18 months, and we're going through the refinance right now. It just appraised for $3.5 million. And so we'll get probably we can probably get up to an 80% loan. I don't think I'm going to take an 80%, but let's say we take a 75% loan, $3.5 million. What is that?
You're better than I am.
Yeah, $900,000, $875, I think is what it is. So 3.5 minus 875 is about 2.6 million. So we'll take about $500,000 off the table, tax-free refi proceeds, pay back the investor, have a, there's no money invested. It's only house money, right?
Yeah.
When that's the case, now I can hold this thing for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Now I can let the principal get paid down. Now I can let the property normally appreciate. And I don't have to get my investors any money back. And 10 years from now, I can decide if I want to refinance again, if I want to sell or whatever we want, or just keep on paying down the current loan. And so that's how wealth is built. Wealth is built by holding on to assets, not by syndicating and then selling it 5 years. If you do that, you just have a high paying job. You got to go do it again in order to get paid again. And for me, I want to build wealth. And I've noticed that, you know, all the ultra high net worth individuals in this world, they all focus on balance sheet. Now, you need income, you need cash flow, obviously, as well, but they really focus on building their balance sheet versus whatever their month or their annual income is.